Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to solve day 8 problem of this month on Leetcode. Before starting, if you guys haven't subscribed my YouTube channel yet, then please go ahead and subscribe it. Now, without any delay, let's get started with today's problem. So today I'm going to solve problem number 885, Spiral Matrix 3. Okay, so in this problem, you start at the cell R start and C start of an rows into columns grid facing east. Okay, the northwest corner is at the first row and the column in the grid, and the southeast corner is at the last row and column. Okay, so you will walk in clockwise spiral shape to visit every position in this grid. Okay, so you are just going to move clockwise direction. Okay, from here to here, then here, then here, then here, then here. Okay, in clockwise direction to visit every position in this grid. Whenever you move outside the grid's boundary, we continue our walk outside the grid but may return to the grid boundary later. Eventually we reach all rows into column spaces of the grid. Okay, so we have to visit all the cells, and in the end we have to just return an array of coordinates representing the positions of the grid in the order you visited them. Okay, so see here in example number 1, rows is equal to 1. Okay, so one row is there, right? So let's name it as 0th index, and 4 columns are there. Okay, so if I just index them, 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and R start is 0 and C start is 0, so simply means that we are starting at this position. Okay, so from here I need to move in clockwise direction. Okay, so I move to this one, I visited this cell 2. After that I can only move downwards, okay, in this direction. Then again here I move to this step, here this step, and now I move to this one. Okay, I visited this cell, again I move to this one, this side, then this side, then this side, then this one. Okay, this cell. Okay, so this is how I am visiting all the cells, okay, in the spiral shape. Okay, so we have to just in the end we have to just return the cells that we are visiting. So first we are visiting 0 by 0, then we are visiting 0 by 1. Okay, 0 row column 1, 0 row column 2, 0 2, 0 row column 3. Okay, so like this. Okay, so now let's understand this with example 2, how we are going to solve this problem. Okay, so here rows are 5. Okay, so if I just index them, I'm going to index them like this. Okay, and columns are 6. So here these are the ones: 0, column 1, column 2, column 3, column 4, column 5, column. Okay, and my R start and C start is nothing but 1, 4, right? So first row, 4th column. Okay, so this value. So from here I am starting, right? So this is nothing but my XY coordinate, R start and C start coordinate. Okay, so here one thing you notice that from 1 to 2 I am moving, right? From 1 to 2 I am moving first. Okay, so here let's suppose this distance is 1 kilometer. Okay, then after 2 to 3 I am moving, right? So same distance, 1 kilometer, right? So now I have taken 2 steps. This is step 1, this is step 2. Okay, then after that, after 2 steps I am moving, but I am moving 2 kilometers. Okay, so see distance here, this 3 to 4, then 4 to 5. Okay, so 2 kilometer I am moving. Okay, so again this is first step. Okay, then again I am moving from 5 to 7 in 2 kilometers. Okay, 2 kilometers, 2 kilometer distance. Okay, so again I have completed 2 steps. After completing 2 steps, now I am moving the distance of 3 kilometers. See, 7 to 8, 8 to 9, and then outside. Okay, so this is nothing but 3 kilometer distance, right? We have to increase the steps after 2 direction changes. Okay, so this is 1 direction change, this is 2nd direction change, then I have increased the number of steps. Okay, 2 kilometer. Then this is 1st direction change with 2 kilometer. This is the next change, next direction change with 2 kilometer. Then I increase the distance to 3 kilometer. Okay, so we are just increasing the steps after 2 direction changes. Okay, this is one important point, because we have already visited now. So 1 to 2 I move, then 2 to 3 I move, 3 to 4 if I move, then I can't go up now. I need to move in clockwise because I have already visited 1. So after every two direction changes, I have to increase the number of steps. Okay, this is one point. Okay, so let's suppose you are at this position 0 by 0. Okay, so you have to move in the clockwise direction. Okay, so first you have to move in the right direction, then you have to move in the down direction, then you have to move in the left direction, and then you have to move in the up direction. Okay, in this way you are moving, right? So here, if I move to the right direction, okay, if I move to the right direction, then I have to write my coordinate as 0 by 1, because I am in same row but column is changed, so I am writing 0 by 0 to 0 to 1, right? If I move downwards, okay, if I move downwards, then what I need to do? If I move downwards, then definitely I am moving to the next row. Okay, so here I index next row and column will remain same. Okay, so this is nothing but for right, this is nothing but downwards. If I move to the left, okay, if I move to the left, then definitely I am staying in the same row but my column is changed. Okay, so here I am writing 0 minus 1. Okay, this is nothing but for left. Now if I move up, then my row will be previous one. Okay, from 0 0, so my row will be previous one and my column remains same. Okay, so these are the coordinates. Okay, so we are going to use this in our problem statement. Okay, so I hope that you guys are clear with this one, how we are taking the directions and why we are increasing the number of steps after two direction changes. Okay, so I hope that you guys are clear with this one. Okay, so now let's move to the coding part. Okay, so see, first we are creating one list of integer array result. Okay, I am naming it as new array list. Then I am creating directions array. Okay, this is 2D array. So for right 0 1 I am writing. See here, for right 0 1 I am writing, right? For down I am writing 1 0 1 0, right? And for left I am writing 0 minus 1 0 minus 1. Okay, and for up I am writing minus 1 comma 0. Okay, so this is my directions 2D array, and in this I have given assigned these values. Okay, now initially my direction index is 0. Okay, and I'm taking the steps variable as 1, and x is nothing but my r start and y start. Okay, x and y, so this is my x and y, nothing but my r start and c start. Okay, then I'm running one while loop while my this list integer array size is less than rows into columns. Okay, because this is given problem statement now that we reach all the rows into column spaces. Okay, so here see how many rows are there in this example. 1, columns total 4, so total 4 cells are there, right? That is why I am writing rows into columns. How many rows are there? 1 2 3 4 5. And how many columns are there? 1 2 3 4 5 6. 5 into 6 is equal to 30. Okay, 30 cells are there here. Okay, so that is why I am writing this. Then after that I am running one loop here. Okay, and initially my steps is 1. Okay, because I am moving in one direction. Okay, so here see, this is just 1 kilometer distance. Okay, that is why I am writing steps as 1. Okay, one step only, 1 to 2, just one step. Okay, 1 kilometer, one step. Okay, so here after that, okay, after here I am running one loop, and inside this I am checking if this coordinate exists. Okay, if this coordinate exists, okay, if this value is outside here somewhere here, then I don't need to write this value, right? But if it is there, then I have to write it. So here I am adding this coordinate here in the result of add. Okay, in this part, then we have to move to the next position. Okay, so here my x is equal to x plus directions of direction index by 0. Okay, so direction index initially is 0 0 by 0. Okay, so in this direction I am moving now. First I am moving this direction, right, into the right side. So my x will become x plus this value, x plus 0. Okay, the value which is available at this index. Okay, direction index is 0, so directions of 0 by 0 is nothing but this one. Okay, so here my directions is like this now. Okay, so 0 by 0 is 0 only, so I have added this in x, so x is equal to 0 only. Okay, so see, we are moving to the right side, the x value still remains 0 only. Okay, then y value, let's see, y is equal to y plus direction index 1. So this value is 0, 0, 1, this value. So y is equal to y plus this value. Okay, so initially what is the value of my y? Initially in this case, okay, let's say in this case, so initially my y value is 4. Okay, then in 4 I am adding this 1, so 5. So see, next time my column is this 5 now, right? And x value is nothing but x is value is 1. Okay, so in 1 I am just adding 0, so this is my x. Okay, 1, so that's correct now. I am moving to 1 to 5 now. Okay, so this is what is happening here. Okay, move to the next direction. Okay, so this is where my this for loop ends. Okay, in this part. Okay, once this is done, then I am changing the direction. Okay, I am changing the direction every time. So here direction is index is equal to direction index plus 1 modulus with 4. Okay, so here 0 plus 1, 1 modulus with 4 is equal to 1 only. So my direction index will be 1. So 1 means I am going to move to the down direction now after that. Okay, so this is the button. 0 means right, 1 means down, and this 2 means what? 2 means left, and this 3 means here I have given up. Okay, so see, coordinates 0, 1 is nothing but right, 1, 0 is nothing but here down. Okay, so 0, 1, 2, 3. So here my direction index is now 1. Okay, then I have to increase steps after every 2 direction changes, so that is why I am writing this step. Okay, and in the end, whatever the result that we have, we are just going to convert it to into 2D array. Okay, so now let's run it. So I hope that you guys are able to understand today's problem. If you guys still have any doubts, then please feel free to ask in comment section. Till then, keep coding and keep practicing. Meet you guys in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.